Forget Ciara's prayer. I want to know the prayer that Holly Robinson-Peete prayed. Holly Robinson-Peete and her husband Rodney Peete have been married for more than 3 decades. And though their relationship hasn't been without its problems, the important thing is that they found a way to work things out. Before he ever met his wife Holly, Rodney had a successful football career. Despite a very promising tenure at USC, Peete was a 6th-round draft pick in 1989. There were some who suggested that it had to do with race. Although he was not the first black quarterback, he was drafted at a time when the league was still getting used to the idea. He didn't let his disappointment stop him from a great career. Although he was never exactly a superstar in the NFL like he was in college, he was a solid player. He eventually retired in 2004 after 3 decades in the league. At the time, Holly Robinson was a successful actress. A friend introduced her to Rodney, and she was not impressed by him at first as he was surrounded by women all the time, and it wasn't her scene. However, though Holly may not have seen a future for the two, Rodney did. The second time the two met was at a party at his house. The place was crawling with groupies, so Holly ate and left. A few minutes after she got home, Rodney showed up at her door and said, "The party was over when you left." According to Mrs. Robinson-Peete, that line was good enough to buy me a real date, and they've been together ever since. Considering he was an NFL player, Holly knew there would always be other women trying to get with Rodney. He was monogamously challenged, as she put it. She didn't want to bring those issues into their marriage, so before they tied the knot, she requested they get couples counseling. Rodney was down. Holly has shared the fact that he was open to counseling was why she liked him. That made her feel optimistic about her future with him as he was willing to put in the work. Holly and Rodney credit counseling for helping them build a rock-solid marriage. According to the Peetes, they've seen most of their other Hollywood friends' marriages end in divorce, but they're still going strong despite adversity. They have had to find a way to keep their marriage going through their son being diagnosed with autism, an NFL career, and an NFL retirement. It definitely wasn't easy. And Holly is the first to admit that there were times it was touch and go. But they're still here. Not only are the Peetes still around, but they're also happy to share their secrets with the rest of the world. With that said, anything these two have to share on keeping a marriage going, I will certainly be listening, reading, buying, or viewing. As Lord knows I need all the advice. What do you all think?